So guys, Apple just released the new iOS 27 and there is so much things to talk about. First of all, of course, the new Siri app, and it works. It's so good, I can't believe it's true. But first, let's talk about the biggest change in the UI. Actually, Apple added a new toggle switch in the liquid glass section. So now you can really customize the liquid glass on your iPhone. You can make it, well, more liquid like this, or you can have this more frosted look. I actually like this more frosted liquid glass, but whatever. Since they've added this feature, it's definitely a good change. A second change I've noticed while using this beta 1 is how fast the iPhone is. It's so fast, it's so snappy, and it's incredible. Apps are opening in seconds, and you can really feel the difference between iOS 26 and iOS 27. Look at that, animations are really smooth. If you go to the liquid glass section, they finally corrected all the bugs with liquid glass, and the system is so much faster now. You can really see the difference. But of course, the biggest change is Siri and Image Playground. Finally, Siri is getting smarter. So let me demonstrate it to you. I've already installed Siri AI, Siri 2.0. For example, I would like to ask a question, like a very precise question. Hi Siri, I recently went to Hamburg. What was my reservation number?
Your reservation number for your recent Eurowings flight from Nice to Hamburg and returning from Hamburg is CLS2TD. Safe travels?
So now Siri is capable of giving you the exact and precise answers, pulling them out from your email. And this is exactly what I was looking for. So finally, Siri is getting useful and smart. Let's ask something else. Can you tell me a joke about Tim Cook? Have this new animation.
A journalist once asked Tim Cook why iPhones are so expensive. Well, said Tim, that's because the iPhone replaces a whole bunch of devices. A phone, a camera, a watch, a music player, a video player, a voice recorder, a GPS navigator, a flashlight, a calculator, a portable gaming console, and many other things. This answer is from Celebrity Jokes 1 and upjoke.com.
Okay, it's not actually very funny, but at least you can get this joke. I'm going next month to Budapest. Can you give me my reservation number for my hotel?
Your reservation number for your upcoming stay at the Hobar Hostel in Budapest is 558-550-7705. Have a wonderful trip.
Oh, it works. Can you suggest me best restaurants in Budapest? I actually like Hungarian kitchen.
If you are looking for authentic Hungarian cuisine in Budapest, here are some highly recommended restaurants to check out during your trip. Hungargum Bistro, Redek Bistro, Mama Goulash, Rosenstein Restaurant, Toddy.
Okay. I recently went to Geneva. Can you find my reservation number?
Your reservation number for your recent stay at the Ibis Genève Centergare is 6,513,633,586 Seri Peef. 2NU.WR3C. If you need your EasyJet flight reference for the same trip, it is KCK3SS9.
Okay, so it's still in beta now, but whatever. And of course you have the new Siri app where you'll be able to find all your conversations, and basically you can go into this conversation and find all of your details, and it's really, really cool. I really like how it works. Like really, Siri is getting useful. I can't believe that. Let's try something else because I'm so excited about this app. Whatever, let's try something funny. Should I buy Apple Watch Ultra 2 or Ultra 3?
If you are choosing between the two, the Apple Watch Ultra 3 is the better choice if you need off-grid safety features, spend a lot of time outdoors.
Okay, whatever. So it gives you a comparison between Apple Watch Ultra 2 and Apple Watch Ultra 3. So it uses Gemini, if I'm not mistaken, and you can see the comparison between two models, and you can ask Siri. Basically, you have the same Chat GPT, aka Claude interface, you know, the standard chatbot interface. Siri, I like your new animation.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, it's still in beta. It's still in beta, so it's not... but it's already working. Can you schedule me a trip to London?
I can help you schedule a trip to London. Could you please provide the dates you are planning to travel and any specific details you'd like to include, such as flight or hotel information?
My budget is £10,000 and I would like to spend there a whole week.
When would you like to start your week-long trip to London?
Somewhere near the Buckingham Palace.
I can help you look for accommodations near Buckingham Palace. What dates are you planning for your week-long trip to London?
From 1st to 6th of July.
I found several highly rated hotels near Buckingham Palace for your trip from July 1st to July 6th. With a budget of £10,000, you have some excellent luxury options available right in the heart of London.
Hotel 41. Okay, so basically Siri works now as a true assistant. She can help you find places, she can really schedule your stay in the city. Okay, let's try something else. How do I turn on the VPN on my iPhone, and how the VPN can be useful? Should I use it or not?
Here's how to turn on VPN on your iPhone. 1. Go to the Settings app. 2. Tap VPN. 3. Tap the switch next to VPN to turn it on.
Why use a VPN? A virtual private network. VPN can be useful for public Wi-Fi, privacy, and accessing content. So this is the exact answer I was looking for, and Siri is getting useful. It's incredible. I can't believe it's true. Really, I can't believe it's working now. 5 interesting facts about Steve Jobs.
Here are 5 interesting facts about Apple co-founder Steve Jobs that you might not know. 1. He was a college dropout. Jobs dropped out of Reed College after just 1 semester to save his parents money, but later credited a calligraphy class he audited there as the inspiration for the Mac's beautiful typography. 2. He almost became a Buddhist monk. In 1974, Jobs
Incredible. And I'm so excited. I'm speechless, guys. I'm speechless. It's working. It's working. Would you recommend me an iPhone or an Android phone?
The choice between an iPhone and an Android phone depends on your priorities, as both are excellent platforms. iPhones are known for their simplicity, strong security, and seamless integration with other Apple products. Android phones offer a wider range of hardware choices, more customization options, and a greater variety of price points.
I'm actually looking for a cheap phone, so I should buy an Android, right?
Goal is to spend the least amount of money possible. An Android phone is often the best choice. However, the right decision depends on your actual budget and what you value most in a phone. When Android is the better choice, if you want to spend under $400, Android is your only viable option for a new device. The ultra budget tier, $150, $300. Phones like the Samsung Galaxy A17 or Motorola Moto G offer incredible battery life, high refresh rate screens, and 5G for a fraction of the cost of an iPhone. The mid-tier sweet spot, $400, $500. Devices like the Google Pixel 9a or 10a provide flagship level cameras and clean software that rival phones.
So you are not stupid anymore, Siri, I can't believe it's true.
I'm sorry you're feeling that way. Talking to a friend or family member might help. If you want me to call or text someone, just ask.
Can you call Donald Trump?
I couldn't find a contact for Donald Trump. Would you like to try calling someone else?
I would like to call JD Vance.
I couldn't find a contact for JD Vance. Would you like to try calling someone else?
Okay, let's try something else. I know that Siri can now look for pictures from your library and you can ask a specific question. Find the last image of food in my library.
The last image of food in your library was taken on May 14th, 2026.
Okay, it's actually not true, but it's one of the latest pictures. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Let me know what do you think about iOS 27. Honestly, I'm really impressed, and I think I will install the beta 1 on all of my devices because of how good it is. It's stable, I mean, of course it's in beta, but it's useful, it's usable, it's better than iOS 26, so it's a revolution, guys. Finally, Siri 2.0 is here. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.